Today I'm gonna be flying one of Wizzair's A321NEOs from Budapest French list to Berlin when. At the end of the video you'll know what it's like flying Wizzair. So let's have a look at the Wizzair experience. Spoiler, there will be an incident close to the landing. But first of all, let's continue heading through Budapest French list airport. Firstly, there's a quite small duty-free section, and afterwards you get into this quite big main hall where we are right now. This massive queue, by the way, is for the people to go through passport control, hence why you need to have lots of time when traveling out of the Schengen area. Only a few long-haul and non-US destinations at all are being served from Hungary. Anyways, the airport here is located 16 kilometers or about 10 miles away from Budapest city center. It takes about 45 minutes to get here, and it's described as a quote-on clean middle-sized airport, which I really can agree on. By the way, all of this here is Terminal 2, and right now we are on our way to a remote part of the terminal where all the low-cost airlines are located. For instance, Ryanair or Eurowings. Here is, for example, a piano. If you want to show off your instrumental skills, it just gives the airport a better vibe. And here are as well many stations to check whether your bag is too large or not. Besides that, it would be too late anyways. Wizzair isn't extremely strict with their luggage requirements, at least not in my experience, so you don't have to worry too much. Let's head outside and get into the plane. Sadly, here are no jet bridges, so you have to go this way, whether it rains or not. For this flight, I paid an extra of €7 for the seat reservation, but besides that, I got no extras. The seat prices vary depending on if it's an emergency exit or not, or further down in the back, but in general I have to say the legroom is quite decent, but it's ordinary. Here we've got the safety card, which looks really old and used to be honest, even though the average aircraft age of Wizzair is only about 6.1 years. But let's leave these things on the ground and just enjoy the takeoff. Just in case you feel a little dizzy, there's a vomit bag on each seat. If you look at the in-flight magazine, there is honestly a lot of crap and really expensive stuff. There are many hot and cold meal options, but they're a bit too pricey too. Maybe for a good comparison, half a liter of water is a whopping €3.20, and there's a so-called deal for €5 per liter, which is still quite expensive. And besides drinks and amenities, they even do a lot of ads, for example, to get new pilots to sign up for Wizzair. So after we had a look at all the stuff you can buy, remember, you get nothing for free, we'll now prepare for landing. But what happens now isn't out of the ordinary.
It's normal procedure when the airport conditions are not suitable for the landing. Thank you for attention.
So what we were just told about is that the pilots have to perform a go-around at Berlin-Brandenburg Airport. This could be because of many events, but the most likely is probably just a traffic jam at the runway. meaning the plane in front of us didn't clear the runway in time, so that we had to end the landing approach due to safety reasons. So let's hear what the pilot has to say and how he explains it.
Dear passengers, very good afternoon from the cockpit. My name is Wizzair. What you have felt was a so-called go-around, a missed approach, because tower reported that the aircraft preceding us has not vacated the runway on time, so the conditions for landing were not given. It is a standard procedure to cancel the landing. We have done this. We will be landing in approximately 10 minutes from now. Thank you for your understanding. Kedves utasaink, egy...
And again, you can't blame the pilot nor the airline Wizzair for that go around. It's just due to the plane in front of us. So it's not the fault of Wizzair. But the positive thing is that we can admire the skyline of Berlin longer. And now we are just preparing to land. At the end of the video, I'll tell you what my conclusion about flying Wizzair is, and I'll tell you how you can get out of Berlin airport fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Berlin Airport, where the local time is 8 minutes until 1. For your own safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Berlin, just like Budapest, has a dedicated terminal and area for low-cost airlines. In Berlin-Brandenburg, it's Terminal 2. Just like in Budapest, the terminal for the low-cost carriers is way worse and takes longer to go to than the normal terminals for the full-service airlines. For example, here there isn't even a jet bridge. You have to climb up the stairs or take an extremely small elevator, which is always extremely cramped and would take you way too much time. The quite annoying thing at Berlin-Brandenburg is that anytime when you want to leave the airport, you have to go through the whole duty-free section to reach the exit, and I don't really think that was well planned. In my opinion, Wizzair is, in terms of a low-cost airline, a quite decent choice, so it's obviously not the best option, but you get what you pay for, and you wouldn't avoid Wizzair.